Did you know sometimes your nerves send pain signals even when you have not been hurt? As a matter of fact, I've had that feeling before and it is not good.
Come on, Maddie, we're about to go live.
But we are live, Aleeyah.
Oi.
Hi, and welcome to the Xavier Scoop podcast. My name is Maddie, and I'm here with the amazing Aleeyah, Taverner, and the greatest Tiffany, Tiff. And our guest, Braxton. Hi, Braxton, and thank you for being in our podcast.
Hello, and I'm happy to be here.
Today we're going to be talking about painful but funny things that have happened to us in the past. Right now it's currently 10:41 a.m. and we're currently in our top secret underground base.
But Maddie, it's that podcasting room.
Shh, Aleeyah, they don't need to know.
We'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the custodians of our land we meet on today, the Kaurna people. Kaurna people, we acknowledge Kaurna land. We recognise Aboriginals and formerly Torres Strait people. We acknowledge our respect, Natalia.
Now let's go on to Tiffany and hear her painful stories, but it's actually funny.
All right, one time when we were on holiday, we had this hotel and it had a pool, right? And so my little brother can't swim. That's the problem. Not at all. He can't swim. So when we went into the pool, he had to stay near the walls and he couldn't go in the deep end. But then he went in and he couldn't swim. I tried to save him, and he was just like. My mum realised and then she jumped in and saved him.
Wow, that sounded like that hurt. Now, Aleeyah, on to you.
This story really hurt, but I thought it was funny. Anyway, to the story. One night I was sleeping at my Nana Train's house. My little auntie in the morning said, let's go on the electric scooters. I said, yeah, sure, why not? So we had taken turns on the electric scooters. I was trying to get off after going back and forth, and then it started to get wobble and keep wobbling and it getting really bad. And then a massive crack was coming up. So I was trying to stop. Then I fell off the electric scooter and nearly face planted the ground. So I saved my face and used my arms to save me. But then I slammed to the ground that hard I had broken my wrist, crying for 4 seconds, and my auntie was laughing so hard until I said, quick, get Nana Train. She came sprinting out and said, no way you broke your wrist. You would have been screaming your heart out. But at the end of the day, we were in the hospital for 7 hours and finally got the results back, and my wrist was broken. I mean, I am pretty clumsy, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, Aleeyah, very tough, and that must have been very painful.
Now we're going to be interviewing Braxton and asking him questions. My first question is, what's the most painful thing that happened to you?
When I was playing soccer, I was kicking the ball into the goal, and then my foot got stuck on the ball, and I slipped onto the ball and landed on the ball, and it hurt, but it was still funny.
Oh, wow. Was there any mud at that time?
Yeah, it was really
Did you get mud in your head? Okay. My second question is, what's the most painful thing that happened to you on your motorbike that was kind of funny and kind of not?
So when I was going around the corner really fast, and then I don't know, but I was turning, and then I'm pretty sure it was a big rock, and it's twisted my handlebars completely the other way, and it's really fast, and it's flicked me over the handlebars. I almost broke my collarbone. It really hurt.
Wow, that sounded like that hurt really bad. My third question is, have you ever had a this is how I die moment that turned out to you just being mildly stupid?
Yeah, it was another motorbike story, but when I was going, because I saw this big jump, it was about 85 foot, and then, so I did it the first time, I went up it, and I got a little bit of air time, and I said to myself in my head, I was like, that's not that bad. So I went that, and I went in 5th gear, and I've gone, all the way. I cleared it, but then it's my back wheel hit the ground before my front wheel, and it's bent my back and my neck back, and it really hurt.
Wow, that would have hurt a lot, especially being that high. My fourth question is, what's the funniest thing that happened to you that was really painful?
Probably, that's hard. Probably when I was going in the pool, and then at the Gula pool, I tried doing a 360 into the pool, and then I hit my chin on the corner of the pool, and it split my chin open. But I was laughing, but I still had a split chin. Yeah.
Did you have to get stitches?
Yeah, I did.
Did it hurt?
No, not really, because I don't know, I just didn't really feel it. And then I had to ask someone if there was something, if it was cut open or anything, and then they said, yeah, there's a big cut under your chin, so I had to get stitches.
Not painful, but you were just being dramatic over.
So one time when I was on a trampoline with my brother. It used to be next to the gutter, so me and my brother would jump on the trampoline, and I've cut my wrist really badly into the sharp gutter. And it's got a big scar on my wrist from it, and it's like it was bleeding everywhere. My whole arm was covered with blood, and they said if it went down like any deeper, it would have killed me because it almost hit my nerve.
Wow, Braxton, that must have been pretty bad.
And
It must have hurt a lot.
And I had to get a lot of stitches.
Oh, stitches?
If you would like to hear more episodes from Xavier College Everton, you can check them out at our own podcast page. The link is in the show notes from this episode.
This podcast was produced by Maddie, Tiffany, Aleeyah, and our guest Braxton for Xavier College.
Thank you guys for having me.
But that's all we have for today. And one more thing, before we sign off, me, Aleeyah and Tiffany would like to thank Braxton for joining us in our podcast.
That's all good.
And for helping us.
Thanks for listening to our podcast. Make sure you're following our podcast channel to hear more Xavier Scoop episodes. Thank you.